We knew the billboard was going up, but we didn't quite know when, so we kept driving past to try and see if we could catch it and obviously see once it had gone up, because it gives you a lot of pride and kind of, there's quite a lot of an emotional attachment to it. I'm Nick Cohen, I'm 21, and I'm founder and managing director of PCR. PCR is an IT support company, servicing various different users, from somebody in their house with a single computer up to large businesses that have got kind of multiple desktops, servers, bigger infrastructures, where essentially we act as an IT department for these businesses. The business first started with a hobby of mine, which was simply fixing PCs. When I was 13, me and my dad took some money and bought all the parts and put a computer together. And then when we powered the PC up for the first time and the screen came on, it was quite a sense of achievement at that point. So it was my mum's idea for me to basically sell the services that I was starting to learn on how to do. And the first thing we did was put an advert up in a local newsagent. I always remember putting that advert up because it cost something like £2 a week. And I remember at the time trying to get the money together, always felt like an absolutely impossible thing to do. And that then grew up to putting in the same kind of ads in things like local shopping centres and stuff like that. And that kind of expanded the business. When I first found PSYBT through Business Gateway, we'd opened up the first repair centre in Busby and we were looking to get access to funding to put a new computer system in place. Fantastic, that's great, thank you so much for your help. That's when we kind of first got access to the startup fund that we came into. More recently we've moved into the growth fund when we opened up our second repair centre, and PSYBT helped us financially, as well as through some PR as well for the opening of that new repair centre. I don't do as much IT as I used to do. I'm still technical, but I'm not really on the tools as such, and I kind of now focus on running the business and bringing clients through the door and promoting the business. I'm very, very involved in the Renfrewshire business community. At some point every single week I would go out to networking lunches, networking dinners, just to make business contacts and obviously find potential customers, find potential suppliers, but it's not going out there with the attitude that I'm going to sell, sell, sell. You also find yourself kind of engaging quite interesting chat with other business people, which is always useful because they've been through a lot of the things that you're going through. More than half the customers we serve every month are recommendations or customers coming back again. So for us it's about reputation and it's about kind of establishing a local brand, which is what we're working really hard to do. We advertise regularly in local newspapers, we support community magazines, we support kind of local events, burn suppers, charity events, and we also advertise in local billboards. We're not about trying to kind of create this big brand that's very corporate and very faceless. We have personalities and that's what we try and put forward to the customers. All the staff are included in our adverts so that when customers come through the door, they've maybe seen a newspaper advert and then they see the member of staff behind the counter that was in the actual advert, and they get a lot of kind of funny looks, and that adds the personal touch, and that's what we're all about. When we first opened Busby, there was two of us. There was myself and one other member of staff that was part-time at that point. That was about 18 months ago. There's now 8 of us. Myself, we've got 6 full-time employees and 1 trainee. When we're fully expanded and we've got repair centres up and down, I would say the country, but hopefully across the world, I'd hope the service was delivered in the exact same way, because that's the passion in the company, is the friendliness in the way in which we approach things and help our customers, and that's noted very often. As a business, we always go against the grain, and I'm talking quite often to parents and kids that are interested in getting into business. A lot of the time the parents said, my child's only 15, there's no way they could start a business. I always come back and say, well, I did it at 13, so you know, anyone can do it if I can do it.